like the ones we used to have where we all could gather around and visit with each other and trade war stories, but we're gonna do the best we can do in this pandemic. First thing I wanna touch on is seatbelts. Make sure you're wearing your seatbelt all the time before the truck goes forward. This is the easiest thing you will do all day long when you start your day. Get in the truck and click it. So make sure you got your seatbelt on. Speeding. Speeding's not allowed, guys. Uphill, I know that's a joke. Downhill, sometimes, but please don't speed. Watch your speed. Indiana, Illinois is really cracking down on our truck drivers, and we're getting hit left and right. So please be mindful of that. Handheld devices. This is a subject that I should not have to go over. It is a federal DOT mandate that drivers should not have a handheld device in their hand. That means no texting and no talking on a cell phone like this. If you don't have a hands-free device, you need to invest in one, because they will throw the book at you when they pull you over for that one, okay? Winter road conditions. Winter is here, even though today it's in the 60s and December the 10th is kind of crazy, but you all need to be mindful and watchful and watch for ice and black ice, especially on the bridges and overpasses. The surface might look like it's just black and a little wet. You should always figure if it's below freezing that it's frozen, okay? So be watching for that. Make sure your windshield wipers are in good order. If they are not, go by Penske or Ryder, whoever your truck is leased through, and get those swapped out. If they give you heartburn over that, then please give me a call and I'll make a call to them and requesting them to replace them, okay? We'll make sure that they're getting all the debris and everything off of your windshield so that you have a clear view of what's in front of you and your surroundings. This is something that we go over every winter. Guys, gals, please do not set your trailer brakes at night. With the moisture in the air, the salt on the road, it's a perfect storm for your brakes to freeze up overnight while you're sitting still. You can set your truck brake, but please do not set your trailer brakes. They will freeze, and when this happens, I get a phone call and then we have to have a service truck come out and get you thawed out. This is not a quick process, contrary to what people may think. It sometimes will take them 4 hours to get to you, and then it takes another couple of hours to get you thawed out. So please, don't be setting your trailer brakes at night, okay? Maintenance. Need to go over maintenance. We go over this all the time. Trucks and trailers should be maintained, and you guys need to call me when you have something that needs to be addressed. Whether it's an airbag or brakes or an airline leaking, federal inspections, it doesn't matter. Your trucks, if you have an issue with your truck, please write it up at the leasing facility. You need to let me know ahead of time. It is taking up 1 to 2 weeks to get equipment scheduled just to get things fixed. So don't wait till it breaks and you're on the side of the road in the middle of nowhere and it's gonna take forever for somebody to get to you. So please let me know ahead of time where I can get it scheduled. When you get it out of the shop, if they didn't fix everything that was on your list, I need to know. I will call the shop and find out, one, why was it not fixed? When are they gonna fix it? It could be that they had to order a part and they know they've got it on order and we'll get you back in to get that taken care of. So please, communicate with me via email, text message, phone call, whatever it takes so that I can get your equipment taken care of. Pre and post trips. How do you all check the depth of your tire treads? Is it with a gauge? Is it with a penny? If it is with a penny, do you know how to do it? Back in the old day, this is how the truckers did it, is they would put a penny in the tread, his neck down in the tread, and if the tread came to the top of Lincoln's head, you were good. today's tires, some of them have wear bars, be watching your wear bars. If you want to have one tire that's wearing more so than any of the other ones, don't wait till all of them are down to the wear bar, because that one then is a problem. It's gonna be a blowout, it's gonna be an accident, it's gonna cause a lot of things. Even if we have to get one tire replaced, let's get it done. Let me know, and let's get it scheduled and get it taken care of. I get a phone call often when you guys go to Raven to get a tire, and you may say, I need one tire. And it ends up you needing 4 tires. I'd like to know at what point do you realize you need 4 tires? Especially when the majority of them are bald, showing cords in some of the tires. This is not acceptable. Guys, you all are hauling steel, aluminum, coils, forklifts, Hummers. All of these things can cause a terribly deadly accident if you don't address your equipment. This will fall back on you, and it will fall back on the company. And if it falls back on the company, we are not going to be happy because you chose to neglect your equipment. Get your tires taken care of. I don't care if it's one at a time, get it done, okay? Air pressure in your tires. How do y'all check the air pressure? Do you use a tire gauge? Or do you get out and you kick the tire? We've had this conversation numerous times. Some of you all are new to our safety meetings. Unless your foot is certified, that's not how you check the pressure in a tire. You kick it, you think you hear it, it's wintertime, sound different. Depending on the atmosphere, sound carries more. If it's humid, it carries less. Use your common sense, guys. Use your tire gauge to check the air pressure in your tires. Accidents. This is huge. We have had so many accidents. More accidents than I've had in my entire 17-year career. This is crazy. Now, I know that there's people out there that are looking for an accident so they can file a claim or they could sue a trucking company. They see a trucking company and they see millions of dollars. You all are targets. You're targets with the DOT officers, and you're targets with the little man or the little woman in a 4-wheel car. Please be careful. We need you to be aware of your surroundings at all times. Make sure that you've got your blinker on when you go to make a lane change. Make sure you have plenty of clearance. Do not tailgate anyone. We get phone calls quite often to this. Your truck was tailgating me. I was afraid for my life. I thought he was going to run over me. I don't like those phone calls. I don't want them. So please, no tailgating. Watch your speed, especially when you're going through congested areas. Maybe you need to slow down just a little bit more than what the speed limit is. People go around you, let them go around you. You're not on fire, everything's okay. When you get into a tight spot and you realize the GPS is taking you the wrong way, and this does happen, not just with the GPSs in the trucks, but also with your phone. You know, they set these maps up a year, 2 years behind us. They're not updated automatically when they take a new picture. It takes a while for the maps companies to do this. So if you get into a tight spot and you realize, going the wrong direction, I need to turn around. What is the first thing you should do? First thing you should do is get out, if you can safely, and look. Can you turn around without hitting anything? Is the traffic going to allow you to do this? Or do you need to go on further to a location where you can get turned around and get back on track? We've had trucks stuck in ditches. We've had product over the highway. We had to have a hard brake, and product was all over the trailer when we got there. Some of these companies are using plastic banding for sheets of metal. Now, we all know that plastic banding is not going to keep that load secure. Maybe you need to put a forward strap on there. You know, maybe a good old X across the front of the product will save you from that product coming through the cab if you have to slam on your brakes. Accidents do happen, and I know you don't get up in the morning and say, I think I'll go have an accident today. I know you don't do that, but things happen along the way. Life gets in the way, and then there we have it, we're in a situation where we're praying for the best, that nobody gets hurt. It's scary to you all, it's scary to the people around you. So if you feel like you need to put a forward strap on there, do so. You know, you're in charge of that load. You need to make sure that you are safe and the people around you are safe. I know you think, well, DOT says I have to have 3 straps because of the weight or the length. Is there anything wrong with a 4th strap across the front or a 5th strap? Not at all. If you don't have enough straps, you need to let me know so we can get you some extra straps on there just for this purpose, okay? Overpasses and bridges. We've had this happen, oh gosh, a couple of years ago, and it was really, I'm glad the driver called in when he did. He called in and he said, I'm looking at an overpass that I'm supposed to go through to deliver back to this farm, and it says it's 14 foot, but I'm looking at it and I don't believe it is. I don't think I can get under this bridge. Well, he couldn't, and the reason being is because that sign was hung up there many years ago when it was brand new. There has been several years past, and they have resurfaced. They've just piled on more and more asphalt on top of that, underneath that bridge, which lowered the height of it. When you come across something like this, your first call needs to be to me, so that I can pull it up on satellite, look at it. Maybe we need to call the local law enforcement to tell us if that still truly is 14 foot. In this case, we did call, and no, it was not. They said, no. Please don't go under that, but I've got a detour for you that you can take to get over there. So these are things that we don't know. These are things that GPS doesn't know. Sometimes you just need to stop for a minute, take a breath, make a phone call, and let us in the office help you assess the situation and keep you safe. Not securing your load is an accident waiting to happen. Securement of your load is top priority. It's to keep you safe, it's to keep the people on the roadway safe. So if you think, 3 steps is good, 2 chains is good, add another one for just a peace of mind knowing, you know what, I know I've got this, and I know it's not going anywhere. And I know a lot of you all do a great job. I know sometimes drivers get in a hurry, they've got to get this load off them, they get another one picked up, and on down the road, and you have to, some of you local guys might have to do 3-4 loads a day. Please take your time. If you can't get that 4th load, then maybe somebody else can. You just need to let dispatch know that you've got a problem here so that we can go into action and put plan B in place, okay? If you hit something with your truck or trailer, do not continue to pull forward. You have no idea what you hit. You could have a small car underneath of you, for all you know. You know, little smart cars, the little bitty things, they look like a roller skate to me. I can see one of those fitting underneath your semi. If you hit something, you need to stop immediately, get out safely, and see what you hit. It doesn't matter if it's pouring down rain, or it's snowing like all get out. You need to get out and look and see what the problem is, please. It's very important. Once you know it's clear, then you can go forward. If it's not clear, then maybe you need to back up. if you're in a tight area, in a congested downtown city or whatever, maybe you need to call the police to come help you. Let them know, look, this is what I've done. I need somebody to come and do traffic control so I can get out of this situation. Please, do not continue to go forward not knowing what you ran over. It's crazy, okay? You all will have 10 questions that will follow this video. Such as, what do you do if you hit something? You need to know that answer. What is the height of your truck? Do you really know what it is? Hopefully you do. If not, give me a call. We'll help you out. These are very simple, common sense questions that you all should not have any problem filling out and sending back to me. Laura wants you all to know that for Peregrine, open enrollment will be in May and the effective date will be June 1. So that's why you're not hearing about open enrollment right now. When they did it last year, they did it for a year and a half. Okay, so we still have some time. It's probably a good thing they did do that then because of the pandemic. It's very hard to get in front of you guys, okay? We really miss our safety meetings. We miss being in front of everybody and getting to talk to you and see your faces and your smiles. So we are very hopeful that in 2021 we'll be all back together at Martin's eating chicken wings and enjoying ourselves and getting some new information on safety, ELDs, and stuff like that. I do want to address the ELD system, the new system that we have in place. I know some of you are not happy with the fact that it's on your phone. If you have an old tablet at home that does not have cell service to it, you can still use these by connecting to the hotspot. I found out yesterday from Melinda that she's having difficulty connecting to the hotspot. I found out this morning from Robert that he's having difficulty too. So, with that being said, today I will be making phone calls to the company to find out exactly what is missing, okay? If you have a problem with your equipment, you need to call me and just say, hey, did you know this was going on? Because I'm on this side of the computer, you all are on the road and using it daily. I need to hear from you. You can send me an email, you send me a text, you can call me. So please, don't just assume that I know what's going on and I am choosing not to do anything about it, okay? I'm not here to do that. I'm here to make sure that you guys are doing your job as safely as you can. With that being said, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year. Hopefully we'll see you guys in the spring. Thank you.